Folks, they are giving us a new national symbol. You may not have heard this. We're going to be showing it live at prisonplanet.tv. The White House made the announcement just a few minutes ago. There it is from whitehouse.gov. There is the new national symbol. No longer an eagle, but it is a all-powerful hand, interdimensional, greedy, control freak hand, shaking down a taxpayer with all of the money and change falling out of his pockets. That is the new international symbol. They're thinking about just having it being a SWAT team commander holding somebody by their leg, shaking the money out, because that's actually, he'll be extracting it if you don't submit to the control freak parasite class. Okay, Max Keiser, yes, all over the country. And I was on your show, and I knew it was approaching 10%. You said, what about 10% of Texans having arrest warrants? So I Googled it and saw these news articles. I wasn't actually aware of that when I was on your show, and you asked me. I knew it was approaching that. In some counties, it was more like 15%. And they're now giving you tickets for 1 mile over the speed limit in many areas. They admit they're going to do all their budget shortfalls on fining and feeing. And I mean, this is just what's going to happen when people can't pay anymore so that the police can put the money in the casinos. I mean, what is this coming towards? I see a collision course. I see revolution, Keiser.
Yeah, well, the shakedown in Texas and around the country is just that. All of the rhetoric that was put out there to fight this so-called war on terror simply put into place the surveillance state and the surveillance technology to nickel and dime people to death. The intention was never to make people more secure. The intention has always been to shake people down because they know that these debts are going to have to be paid in some way. And just to get back to what we're saying about the fusion of the political establishment and the casino business, you know, I can envision now going forward when online gambling becomes legal in America as a necessity to create the new bubble to try to get the economy going again. You'll have a situation like, well, if you remember during Bush when he sent all Americans a check for $600, and as part of his one of the first stimulus packages, you know, going forward they'll just send you 600 more chips, in more casino chips. And there won't be a pretense that they want you to go participate in the economy anymore, in the consumer economy anymore, because there won't be anything to buy anymore, because it's all going to be gone. But what they do want you to do is they want you to go and speculate on these online casinos, and they'll give you the chips to do it. And as you get to these elections, you're going to be voting for whoever promises not to give you low interest rates or low home loans or cheaper prices. Or you're going to vote for whoever's going to give you more casino chips, because they're all going to be jacked into the online casino world, you know, begging for more chips. Now you're saying, is there a revolution coming? When is the here's a question for you, Alex. I want to ask you a question.
All right, we got 1 minute.
To you. It's a very simple question. You know, I listen to your show, and people come on the show and they say, hey, the Second Amendment right gives people the right to bear arms. And if you go back historically and you do the research on that, you find out that the Founding Fathers put this in place as a way to give the population, or the militias...
So do we have a physical confrontation? Is that what you're asking me?
Well, the ability to defend against tyranny, right?
Yes.
That was the risk that the Founding Fathers foresaw, that, you know, absolute power...
So Max, we're almost out of time. What's the question?
The question is, what are people waiting for? Because clearly the tyranny exists now.
Well, there's no doubt the tyranny today is greater than King George III. It's just that...
So what are people waiting for then?
Well, I mean, they're waiting because they're trying to exhaust every other avenue, but who knows what it's going to come to. They're certainly gearing up to wage war on us, so yeah. Max Keiser, great job. We'll be back this Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. live.
Thank you for listening.
Be sure and join us. God bless you all.